Towards the end of your career, you go back to Greece, you play with Olympiacos, and you win the Champions League, or you win the Euros with Greece?
I hope I win everything with Liverpool this year, you know.
And right now, we are absolutely thrilled to welcome in Liverpool fullback Kostas Tsimikas, who had the game-winning assist in that Carabao Cup final last year at Wembley. Kostas, I was there in person watching that match. It was one of the best sporting moments of my life. I've been a huge Liverpool supporter for many, many years, and it was absolutely electric to watch that. When you watch that back, what goes through your head? What do you remember most?
I think, as you say, was a goosebumps, you know, as I remember, you know, I didn't want my team to go in the penalties. So I think I was very focused, you know, about the kick of the corner. So I'm really glad this one went in, you know, because in the penalties, you know, sometimes it's lucky also. And I'm really glad we scored before the penalties. So, yeah, as you say, it's a goosebumps. And I think for everybody in Liverpool, we celebrate a lot about this cup.
I mean, Kostas, you look back at it, with it being Klopp's final season, it was a significant trophy. When you look back at it, how much did it mean to you?
It meant a lot, you know, like when you play in a team as Liverpool, you know, you always play for everything. I think it was a good start because at some point, as you say, was the last season of Klopp, and we wanted to start, you know, the trophy competition, like, because we went for all the trophies at this time. So we won it, and we were very happy to start. You know, that we thought like this start will be amazing, but at the end, you know, we lost the rest of the trophies. But at the end of the day, we are happy with one.
It was a magical moment, and I agree that I was very glad as a fan that it didn't go to penalties, because I don't think my heart could have taken it, Kostas. I was a nervous wreck during the entire match.
Me too as well. You know, I didn't want to shoot the penalty again. I did in the FA Cup final. So as I remember, you know, like until I scored it, I think it was very, very hard for me. At one point, as I remember, the walk when I did from the middle line until get the ball and shoot the penalty was very, very stressful. I think the most stress I had in my life. But you know, when you scored it, like it's something amazing.
Oh, you've got a knack for these big moments in cup finals, Kostas. This is like your bread and butter.
Yeah, for sure. I think was for me was the second most best memories I have in football so far. The first one is, like, as I say, is a FA Cup final, and the rest, the second one is this one, because we know we wanted we won this cup to start the trophies, and I'm really happy I did this assist from the corner and when we won it.
Kostas, let's move it forward to yesterday. I mean, it was a vintage rivalry matchup between Manchester United and Liverpool. Talk to me a little bit about the atmosphere and the fight that Manchester United took to Anfield.
I think they came to Anfield to play football. I think they show many times they have good players, very quality players. And they went in every challenge, I think 100%. That's why at the end they left with a point. And let's be honest, you know, at the last moment we were lucky because they lost the big chance. But I think was not in the game. Our standard was not high. To be honest, I think we wanted a better to play better in every circumstance, you know, in front of us. I think, as I say many times in my interviews, if you want to win the league, you have to win football games. I think One game it was yesterday, but we'll take the point. We'll go with it, and we'll see at the end of the season what can bring. I think we want to play for the 3 points, but also the point. We are glad at the end of the game. We take the 1 point and we can deal with it.
Kostas, how cold was it at Anfield yesterday? Because sitting at home watching, it looked like the conditions were absolutely miserable. Like, I felt bad for everybody just sitting there shivering. What was it like?
Yeah, it was very, very bad, to be honest. Like, it was raining from the minute one until the last second. And the boys who didn't play, after also we had to do some runs to be ready for the next game. So I think me for example, when I went inside, I was happy, like went inside and just to be a little bit warm. But when I heard, like we have to go out to runs to make some runs, to be ready for the next game, I was a little bit, frustrating. But at the end, when you're moving, is more sweet, the cold. So yeah, it was freezing yesterday night because of the snow and after the rain, for the continuously rain. So yeah, it was really, really tough, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it looked absolutely miserable. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you about playing such a high stakes game at the highest level. How difficult is it to be precise in those conditions?
Yeah, of course you have to be precise in this condition because, as I say many times, we're footballers. I think all of us, we did it, we did and we do it like for the young kids, always when we were younger, we didn't have like so many things. At least, we play in the rain, in the snow every day. So we are used to it. To be honest with you guys, today was much colder than yesterday, for my opinion, because also, as I say, the wind also was make it even harder. But yeah, I think if you win, especially, it's not that cold, but when you lose, it's even colder. So the draw, I think, is somewhere in the middle.
That makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense, Kostas. I want to chat with you about the bromance that's going on between you and Mo Salah, because I follow you both on social media, and I'm kind of obsessed with this friendship between you guys. You seem like you have this unbelievable relationship. You've said that he's a friend, but he's also your therapist. So can you kind of, pull back the curtain a little on your friendship with Mo and what he's like off the pitch?
Yeah, off the pitch is like the calmest guy you can ever met. Always there to help you, especially with me. Like when I struggle sometimes in football or mentally, always I speak to him because it helps me a lot. He's a very good friend of mine, and I hope this relationship keep it for many years. Because from the day one was the first guy I met here, and until now, like we are always together. So yeah, it's very kind, always try to help. It's very speak with the best words to everybody who work here. So yeah, it's an example, to follow. And if you want to be like him, as calm, who something for me is very, very hard, to be honest. Yeah, he helps me a lot, and I'm really glad I met him in football, and hopefully I will keep the relationship and after football.
Kostas, we'd like to have a lot of fun on this morning show. So I'm going to ask you a couple of this or that questions, all right? They're going to get progressively harder, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, the first one. Never win another trophy in your career.
Yeah.
Or never vacation in Thessaloniki.
Never vacation in Thessaloniki.
Oh, wow. All right.
No problem.
Be the fastest footballer in the world, but you have to eat half a pound of tzatziki after every warm-up, or have the best shot in world football, but after every goal you score, you have to crush a pint of beer.
I think the first one. I should be drunk in 5 minutes
That's a
before I do
lot of
that. Like,
tzatziki.
I love crosses, so I think I should be drunk. Very quick.
Fair.
All right. On the note of food, I'm gonna toss you two of my favorite Greek foods. I live in Astoria, Queens, in New York, so I'm surrounded by Greek people. I think it's the best Greek experience without being to Greece. So, kolokithokeftedes or spanakopita?
Spanakopita.
Oh, I can't.
I love spanakopita.
I can't possibly agree. I love spanakopita, but kolokithokeftedes for me, Kostas, is.
I think because you love tzatziki, you know, for the dip.
Oh,
Dip it,
yes.
I don't even
I'm
get me
getting really
started
hungry.
on Greek yogurt.
He eats Greek
Kostas.
yogurt every
Greek
day.
yogurt, yeah.
He loves it.
In Greece, you know, you dip it in tzatziki, not in the Greek yogurt, you know.
The kolokithokeftedes is in tzatziki.
No, the
yum.
kolokithokeftedes.
Oh, this is like down my alley. Towards the end of your career, you go back to Greece, you play with Olympiacos, and you win the Champions League, or you win the Euros with Greece.
I think I hope I win everything with Liverpool this year, you know.
Can I co-sign that? I'll take that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep, that makes me happy. Oh man, Kostas, thank you so much for taking the time to join us.
Real quick,
This
it's pronounced Lavraki Plaki.
hello.
Lavraki
Thank you.
Plaki.
Lavraki.
There we go. All right, that's what it is.
Kostas, continued success this season. Best of luck against Tottenham on Wednesday. And again, we just really appreciate the time.